We're doubled up. I don't know what it is. It might not be a bass. Come on. Oh, that's a good sized bass.
That is a good size.
I might
Mine's
lose.
about the size of...
I might lose mine unless I net it. Here it comes. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Lake Monster Lures. And in today's episode, Samantha and I are going out fishing at least one last time before the fall is over. Now, I owe you an explanation for why I haven't uploaded a video in a while, and that's because I was on vacation. We were on vacation, and we got engaged. So that's a lot of like just things that go with that. So anyway, we're going out on the boat today. It's a small boat. It's a pond prowler. It's from Cabelas. They're very affordable. So if you don't have a boat, I highly recommend getting one. We're gonna get rigged up. We're gonna choose some lures. And yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get on the water.
It's just gonna happen. Like, what should I be using today? Being that it's like humid and sunny and...
Well, because it rained yesterday as well, they do say that tend to push up shallow, so I'm thinking the Texas rig would be okay with that, or a drop shot, something kind of subtle and stationary. Although, I don't know, it could be on a moving bite right now too. Top water would be good, but it is extremely bright outside and it's not overcast at all. So
what colors?
I mean, if the water's clear, you want to look more natural. If it's kind of murky and clouded over, you want something that's dark. So that's why I do have like the black and blue in here, but this is going to be more of like almost like a natural presentation. So to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know. So this is not the full tackle box today. This is just kind of stuff that was lingering around in the boat I'm cleaning up. I definitely want to move, have something moving, that is. So a cranking rod I'm going to bring. I'll bring a spinning combo for the drop shot, and then something on top water as well. So we're working all the columns, you know? So something on the bottom, something in the middle, and on the top. What do you think? Sound good? And then remind me, do you remember what you caught a bass on last time? Was it a chatterbait, or what were we using?
I think it was a chatterbait.
And that's the confidence lure, right? Yeah. All right, so we'll probably bring chatterbaits as well, because they might be hitting that moving and vibrating in the water. So chatterbait, we should bring a bunch of stuff. It was junk fishing today.
Best fishing, right?
Unfortunately, we got to carry this boat, just the two of us, down to the water. And yes, I know there's a boat launch, but this trailer is impossible to back up. I can't even see the end of it. So pull this out, and I will walk backwards out of friendliness. Good. For 700, 4 foot wide. You know, I should probably have started out on the decline, not up here on the flat surface. Bring those rods over to the other side so I have a place to jump and not snap my nice rods. Okay. I'm not liking having the flip-flops on. We did it! Look at that. Nice little flow of water coming from the culvert. Might find some culverts around the lake today and cast those. All right. We out here on the tiny boat. pretty good. And just retrieve. I would say try to get it a little bit closer to the shore, but otherwise really good. I try to get like as far to the shore as I just did. Still learning the baitcaster, but she's like a natural. Oh, that was a bite. Might have been bluegill, but I had a bite on the drop shot. Go ahead, cast out that way. Try to get close to the shoreline. There you go, that'll be good. There you go. That's a cast. It is a small fish. It is a small. And that was your call, actually. So I feel really bad I'm using the crankbait and your rod to do this because it was what was set up. So maybe I'll swap rods with you so that way you can maybe catch some. It's a little bit of easier technique, crankbaits, but it is a very tiny fish. Maybe a pound, maybe. And that was in the shallows, which makes a lot of sense because it thunderstormed last night. And I really like to push up shallow after rain. All right. Hopefully that's not the only fish today. Water is very cold. All right, so let's have you take the baitcaster. And it's a St. Croix, not sponsored, guys. Mojo Bass with a favorite reel. I'm not sure which type of reel it is. I think it's like the White Eagle, but I spray painted it. Well, it's airbrush. Anyway, that's her rod reel combo with the Rapala Brat. And it's a dives to 6 foot. Casting towards the shallow, out to the deep on the retrieve. Good cast. The exact same cast, straight as far as you can towards the shore. Oh, there you go. Well, that's like money, like 1 inch away from the tree. That is as close as you can get to the shore. So that's just my biggest fear right now, is getting hooked in the face. I don't think you're gonna do that. I mean, knock on wood. It would make for a good video. I mean, I've been hooked in the face before, and I think it just looks bad. It really doesn't hurt. Getting hooked in the hand is a lot worse than being hooked in the face, pain-wise. I did not hook you in the leg. You hooked yourself in the leg using my rod. Me? Impatient? Whenever I tell people I'm a teacher, they always say, you must have a lot of patience. Do you think that's true? You think I have a lot of patience?
I don't think you have a lot of patience, but I do think you do. You have patience when it matters.
Oh, that's a really nice comment. I don't think I have patience when it matters. I think I have selective patience, just like any other person.
Isn't that kind of when it matters?
No.
No?
No. My patience can run thin, even when teaching. That's why I don't drink coffee. Coffee makes me have like even less patience.
Maybe I was so like on edge yesterday because I had too much coffee.
Maybe. Challenge to viewers: if you think that you don't have enough patience or you're irritable, Try not drinking coffee.
I'm gonna get a headache and then I'm irritable anyway.
That's true. That's because
There's this balance.
that's true. I don't know where I'm casting. I think I'll cast it this way now. Cast it straight into a clump of weeds, which is a good thing. Well, like growing up, you know, your uncle, your grandpa, they always said weeds were bad. And I think that was just because they didn't want to clean off your hook.
Yeah, they didn't want to deal with having to get out of it too.
But anglers know that where there are weeds, there are bait fish, and where there are bait fish, there are bass and pike.
Well, there's bait fish right by the boat.
Yeah, we just got to figure out what they want to bite. I mean, was pretty sure it was that crankbait after I caught that fish, but who knows? They weren't on the drop shot.
I like the ease of this casting and reeling. I don't like the whole let it sink and then pop it.
Yeah, just cast and retrieve. Are you saying?
Which I think you also enjoy because of your lack of patience.
Yeah, see, I have selective patience. I tell them that I like fishing, and they say, you must have a lot of patience. I'm like, no, I don't do bait fishing for a reason.
I haven't seen you fish.
I am, and then of my friends that fish, they don't think I have patience either because they're like already off to the next spot. Because I only like cast maybe 10 times in one spot, and I'm like, this spot is buns. So you're currently using a favorite reel, and I'm using a favorite reel, and dare I say it is my favorite reel. Not that one. That one's decent.
This is just the one I learned on and know.
Yeah. This one, the Soleus, I love this reel. And I have a lot of reels. I have a Corrado DC. I have a Mike Iaconelli Revo. I have some like $300 reels. And this Soleus, which I got from Gander Outdoors when they were going out of they're not out of business, but they stopped selling fishing gear in store. I got this for like 50% off. And I'm here to tell you, like I said, it's one of my favorite reels. It just is like something about it. It makes like these really, what's the word that all the young kids will be saying these days? When something is really nice. Oh, dude, what? What? That was at the boat. No, that was a pike.
Gone.
That was a big pike or walleye at the boat swimming the ribbon tail Texas rig in. That's completely gone. Snapped off. Wait, I don't know if I got that on camera. Holy buckets. Look at all those gulls up there. Dang girl. Dang girl. Is that dad joke enough? I think the word I was looking for is satisfying. It's super satisfying click. It's just, and then it's like, ooh. Well, I got to rig up again. Thanks a lot, Pike. Slimer. The Slimer's out there. Careful. And I was on a fast retrieve, honestly. I was done with that cast. And I was bringing it in pretty quick, and it just was like...
Did you have a lead on there?
No, this is straight braid Texas rig. 40-pound braid, too. I mean, it could have been frayed right at the knot or something, because it had been on there for a while. But also, that's why I think that it was a pike and not a bass, because...
It just...
yeah. It had to have something sharp. Okay, I am not one for calling my shot, but when you see bait fish blowing up, like kind of just running all over the place, it's usually a great place to cast. So I'm going to throw the drop shot in there. I think that you're still throwing the chatterbait, and yeah, I bet you, if I was a betting man, we'll be on a fish within 5 minutes. We are on, that was less than 5 minutes. That was on the drop shot. Another dink though. Oh, well, I wanted to replace that soft plastic anyway, but there he is. Just a dinky doo-doo. And did not strike with a lot of force by any means. There we go. 2-0. Why are you filming me?
Why are you filming me?
Okay. Send them back. All right. We need to get you on a fish.
Or the whole having to like, what is it? Pop.
So you have no patience for it. Not that I can see. Forward. Oh gosh, we are doubled right now. We missed the record. This one's big. I don't know how big.
Probably about the same thing.
No, mine's pretty decent. It's dogging me. I don't know what it is. It might not be a bass. Come on. Oh, that's a good sized bass.
That is a good size.
I might
Mine's
lose.
about the size of.
I might lose mine unless I net it. Oh, you should handle yours because we're doubled up. There we go. I mean, it's not the biggest, but it's probably like just over 3 pounds, and he wasn't going anywhere. That one, he had that engulfed. Look at that. We are doubled up.
I might need help with the.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at how big yours is compared to mine.
Yeah.
This is about the size that you were catching.
Yeah.
How big is that guy?
Well, I didn't bring the scales, so
Do you want to measure him?
we can. Except for I don't really want to get to the front of the boat.
You want me to release this guy and take that one?
Yeah, sure. So let's get the release for you. Nice fish. And you got that one?
No.
You got it. Just pinch hard. There you go.
Okay.
And then lay them down. It doesn't necessarily have to be at the 0, as long as you get a start and end. And they're still blowing up over here. So.
And the mouth has to be closed, right?
Well, yeah, usually. So looks like you have it started at the 2-inch, and where's it ending?
2 and 20 and an 1/8 or 20 and a quarter.
So 18 inches. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and you can release.
Want me to do it?
Yeah. So you do the release. Perfect. Let's go catch another one.
Getting you wet.
Still green. Still doesn't want to come in. 2-pounder. Don't be sleeping on the drop shot. I know a lot of people are opposed to finesse fishing, and I usually am myself, but like drop shot is pretty legit. It's actually one of my confidence lures these days. So I just have this kind of like a fluke by Big Bites the Sensations. So it's a drop shot, and I used a little dip and glow kind of thing there on the tail, and that's what they've been biting. Don't scrutinize me, man. Stop hassling me, man. There it is. That's a good fish too. That's just like dead stick too. I wasn't really doing much. He just came by, picked it up, and then I popped him. Popped him a good one. All right, you gonna scoop him? Here he comes. And scoop. Oh. Are you sure you don't want to use the drop shot? This fish is cold, boys and girls. Definitely smaller than the last one. But look, they're feeding up. It's got the winter kegger going. Nothing down the throat. But a little bit of lipstick going, so they're definitely eating them bait fish. Vamonos. Back to the depths. The drop shot is money right now. Holy. And I can't get Samantha to pick up the drop shot. This is like the fourth fish in this spot on the drop shot. This one's dogging me, even though it's not that big, I don't think. Look at this guy. Just green. Yeah. Look, that just came right off. Oof. All right. See ya. All right, let's see how long it takes Samantha to catch a fish on the drop shot right now. Perfect. Flip the bail. Let her sink and sit. Well, last time I was picking out a little bit of a backlash, and then by the time I got that out, I already had a fish on. So just let her sit. Let her just marinate down there. Wait for a little bit. Okay, start lifting up. If you feel weight, set the hook. There it is. There it is. Oh, you didn't set the hook.
It was there.
Your response is so lackluster too. You're just like, darn. Yeah, it was there. So now you know what to feel. Next time you gotta pop him. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. Reel in. Oh my god.
Nope, he's off.
Oh, okay. You gotta keep tension on it. So no. I was. Her hand is straight down. Like you gotta make sure that the rod has tension on it, not the line. Hand me this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See if it's still gonna bite. See if it's still out there and willing to bite. So let it drop, then flip it over so there's a nice slack on it. And it just kind of falls naturally. It looks like a dying bait fish out there. There we go. Little guy, but you're on. And so now you know what it feels like. Oh yeah. So I'd tell you that's probably like a pound and a half, that one. You gonna land him or you need me to help? Okay. Just lift her up towards me. all the people in the comment section yelling about grabbing the line. Not a great idea if it's a heavy fish, but this thing's not going to snap the line. Want to hold her, or do you want me to let it go? All right, fish number 2 for Samantha. Now bring me that line so I can fix that. So, now that you have felt what it's like to catch a fish on the drop shot, now you feel more confident about using it?
Sure.
Yes or no?
It's not my favorite.
Why not?
Because I like to cast and reel.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I get it. I get that. I don't really like bait fishing because of the same reason. So, fisher lady, where does your spidey sense tell you to cast?
That direction?
Why is that?
Because of all the bait fish popping all over.
And you are a smart fisher lady. I think you should. Let's see you cast over there.
I went that way.
She wanted to go that way. So it's like a 25-foot difference. Let's see if she was right, though. I'll cast in that direction. I think you were right, though, because there's a lot of surface action right there. Woo! I'm looking for that big chunk. Oh, you are on? Okay, keep tension. Just lift the rod, and don't keep reeling. Just keep the tension. Oh, I'm on 2. I'm on 2. We doubled again. All right, now reel in, but just keep that tension on. Oh, it's a pike. I got a pike. Slimer. Okay. I don't really care if it's pike or shot because we hate pike. Just be honest. She's got you buried in the weeds. Does it feel heavy? Okay, so then, no, you gotta keep that tension. And as we get closer, reel in the slack. So reel up, reel. Yep. And you wanna work it. So you're bringing up and reel as you come down, and bring up and reel as you come down, okay? I'm gonna try to get my pike off so I can help you some more. Not ideal, pike. Come on now.
It's only a little guy too.
Yeah,
Spotting.
it's a little pike. And luckily I don't have treble hooks. All right, there goes the pike. Guys, I think she's got this. I don't know if I should take over or not.
But just, you need a guide in there.
Just guide you. I am a guide on this lake.
Because, like, what do I do? It's not moving.
Well, it's got you buried in weeds. So at this point, we should probably change the tension, which I'm gonna help you with. Just keep the rod taut. Once I get my rod situation, it's not going anywhere and it might have you off, but just keep that rod tight. Hand it to me real quick. Yep, it's still on. It's definitely still on. It's just, there we go. We're gonna horse it out. Oh my, that is deep in there. This might have to snap off. We might not have.
Like, are we sure it's a fish?
I mean, was it fighting back?
It seemed like it at first.
I think it's just got you buried in something. That's a possibility. There we go. Well, that's what we were caught on. A tree. And there's a chance that the fish brought you into that tree branch. But that definitely, I see it broke off the tree branch. So that was definitely what we were caught on. Holy. What a fight. Well, that was unfortunate. I wanted it to be just a giant.
It's unfortunate. It's a northern.
Oh, that's a good size one. Okay. Bring it up. Yeah. The chatterbait scores a northern. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that makes it easy. Man. Now, people that are not from Minnesota, Wisconsin area, they might be like, oh, that's sweet. Northerns are not necessary. Yeah, it's got this like melanoma stuff that happens sometimes. I've seen it get really gross. So anyway, they're slimy, they stink, and they mess up your line and lures. So that's why we don't usually like them. And they have teeth. All right. And them mouths.
Yeah. And then mouths.
There you go. How do you feel about that? That's biggest fish.
It was biggest fish today.
I mean,
right?
If we're counting northern.
Yeah.
Which I guess we are counting northern.
I got that right. I was reeling it in.
Right at the boat?
Right at the boat.
They tend to do that too. They tend to. Here, let me see before you cast it out. Let's check your line to see if it's frayed. Because they do have teeth, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just looking to see if this is frayed at all. Got lucky there. Okay.
And that happened to you over there, and it just broke your line.
Yeah. All right. Good job. Right at the boat. That's why, so with like muskellunge, they do figure eights. Muskie, I would love to catch a muskie. I've only ever caught one. I mean, they're basically northern, but cooler. Like, actually cool. It is that time of day in which one has to say last cast, but for me, that's never really a last cast. So, last five casts. Here we go. So, if I don't catch in 5, we done. But if I do catch in 5, we're staying for an hour. I'm just kidding, we're not staying for an hour. Just last 5 casts. Okay, there's one. Wake up! Wake up! 2. Here's the 3rd. You will? You should cast as many times as you like. I will say that the drop shot was just like clockwork, but now not so much. I have 2 more. Just was? I have been saying them every time. So this is my 4th. Watch the video back. I might be lying. I don't know. If I am, it makes it funny, and if I'm not, it just makes me right. Okay, that's it. As she's digging out her bird's nest. Well, she got bird's nest, so that means they get cast again.